Welcome back. If you have made it this far in the series, I want to begin by saying thank you and congratulations. You have stayed with some very big ideas. And I want to remind you of something important. You don't need to remember every concept from these videos. You don't need to understand everything perfectly, right? There's no grade for this. What matters is that you begin to feel the essence of the path. Because in the end, this path is much simpler than the mind wants to make it. At the heart of everything we've explored are just two essential steps. First, prepare the body to hold more energy, more peace, and more presence. And second, train the mind to shift from resistance into acceptance. That's it. That is the path from struggle to flow. Is it simple? Yes. Is it easy? Not always. But is it life-changing? Well, what do you think? I hope you get to experience that once you start living this way, life begins to feel very, very different. You may start catching tension sooner. You may notice your energy drops. You may be aware when your chest tightens, when your belly contracts, or when your mind starts to spin. You may begin to see that discomfort is not the enemy, right? It is feedback. It's a signal. It's life showing you where something is asking for your attention. You may also begin to notice that suffering is not created only by what happens in life. It's often created by the way we resist what's happening inside us. A thought arises, the body responds, a sensation appears, an emotion follows. And before we know it, we're tense, reactive, overwhelmed, or exhausted. But the more conscious we become of that emotional chain reaction, the more power we begin to reclaim. And that is what this whole journey is really about. Not becoming somebody else, but learning how to stop fighting ourselves. Learning how to work with the body instead of overriding it. Learning how to breathe instead of brace. Learning how to feel instead of suppress. Learning how to observe instead of react, and learning how to soften instead of resist. And over time, something begins to change. You start wasting less energy. You recover more quickly. You feel more space inside, more clarity, more peace, more trust, more presence. And most importantly, you begin to realize that the source of your power was never out there. Not in controlling circumstances, not in making life go exactly according to plan, not in getting everyone to behave the way you want. No, your power begins in your relationship with your inner world. And in your willingness to notice, to breathe, to feel, release, and accept again and again. That's the practice. And the beautiful thing is that life gives us endless opportunities to practice. Every stressful moment, every trigger, every disappointment, every emotional wave, every contraction, every uncomfortable sensation. All of it becomes part of the path, because ultimately, this journey is not about adding something to yourself. It's about clearing what gets in the way of what you already are. It's about coming back to center through awareness, because peace is already here, presence is already here, and the energy you've been seeking is already here. The work is learning to stop blocking it. So if you take one thing away from this whole series, let it be this. Your body is not the obstacle. Your emotions are not the enemy. Your discomfort is not meaningless. Your thoughts are not always telling the truth. And your suffering is not proof that something is wrong with you. It is feedback. It is an invitation. It is showing you where your life is calling you into greater awareness, greater freedom, and greater alignment. And yes, the whole path can really become that simple. Breathe and let go of resistance again and again and again. But the challenge is remembering your intention. We have to remember to practice this every single day, because we don't want to keep feeding those old patterns of contraction, fear, and control. That's why we have to remind ourselves so often, not because we failed yesterday, but because our old programming is very entrenched and familiar. Our old reactions are practiced. Our ways of bracing, suppressing, resisting, trying to control life can feel automatic. So we return to our intention daily. I am here to breathe. I am here to let go of resistance. I am here to remember who I truly am. And maybe the best way to remember all of this is to return one last time to the lighthouse. The lighthouse does not need to become light. It already is light. Its only task is to keep the glass clear enough for that light to shine. And in many ways, that's our task as well. Not to become something we're not, but to clear the fear, the conditioning, the resistance, and the old pain that keep our light from shining fully. Because beneath all of it, the light is still there. It has always been there. So when life gets hard, when the mind gets loud, when the body contracts, and when those old patterns return, remember the lighthouse. Pause, breathe, feel what's there, soften your resistance, clear the glass, and let your light shine. I hope this series has helped make the path simpler, clearer, and more possible for you. And from here, I'd love to let your questions and reflections help shape where we go next. So if there's a part of this journey you'd like to explore more deeply, whether it's breath work, nervous system regulation, emotions, thoughts, energy, resistance, acceptance, or anything else, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what resonated most with you, what helped you, and what you would like me to expand on in future videos or books. As always, you can find me at consciousliving.solutions.com, and all my books are available on Amazon and through Ingram Spark. Thank you so much for accompanying me on this journey. I am grateful for your presence here, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great week. Peace.